I am Christopher Wood. I am 53 years old, and I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, human traffic, sex slave traffic, slave torture, full physical identity theft, mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusal, extortion, full identity theft, attempted murder victim of Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police who are human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking. I have been seriously brain injured. I have been seriously skull split. I've been through body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, medical file falsifications for medical treatment refusals, assure, and blacklisting, assuring I get no medical help, assuring everything is covered up. Falsely charged twice. I spoke o.p.p. crimes, the human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering out of the place called the Morning Star Mission in Napanee. August 6, 2019, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. At a previous address, ex-OPP chief or commander, while driving a white Jeep Wrangler, drove by. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him. They shot it. They pointed something and they shot me with something that went into my right ear. It started moving through my fucking head. I was getting burning. I was getting electric shock. My skull was then split from whatever was fucking put inside me. I have had body mutilations, serious deforming, no matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove. I have no rights. My medical rights, my legal rights, and my human rights have been taken from me. I am also the end of my bloodline, too. I have absolutely no feeling in my head. I have no feeling in my face. I go through piss and shit torture on a daily basis, and it can be 100% proven. What is happening to me is how Ontario Provincial Police and others are human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, obviously framing their victims and having them murdered and having it covered up. No criminal record or history. I spoke police crimes and I became a 6-year victim. I am now under also serious forcible confinement. I am under beating threats. I am under shooting threats as well as other families who are now under threats. If I try or say or do anything, you've assured this, knowing that there is fuck all I can do, knowing I cannot get help in any way, shape, or form. Nothing medically, legally, or any other way can be done. So congratulations, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, Bert Hustler, Robert Barry, Dale Hartwick, Harry Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, Shannon Cork, Robert Luke, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, ex-chief or commander, year 2019, staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Congratulations, you lobotomizing, brain damaging, medical blacklisting, mutilating, identity thieving, bloodline ending, sex slave trafficking, sex offending, torturing, murdering, and cover up low life pieces of shit cops. You have proven just how OPP and others have proven just hello have proven just how dangerous they really truly are. How are you doing today, Katie and Hannah? How are you guys? Am I coming through okay? Because I am on a phone here and I'm having a lot of problems. My phone has actually been hacked. It has what is being it has what's called Pegasus being used on my phone, and so a lot of my stuff is screwed with. Not good. What all are you going through? Hopefully it's nothing serious. With what I am going through too, me speaking of being fully physically going through identity theft and changes done to me. And I do realize how crazy it may sound by me saying that, but I also have 100% proof of everything that has been done to me. All on my videos, all on my page. Even my introductory video, I show serious that's been done to me as well. No matter what I have been able to show, no matter what I have been able to prove, I have not been able to do anything what has taken place with me. Uh-oh. What's your identity crisis? Without telling me where exactly you are, whereabouts are you located? In Canada? Are you in the States, meaning country-wise or whatever? After I was shot by the cops, it happened actually August 6th, 2019, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario. That's not good. Hello, Stroxberry, or sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, but hello to you. You feel like you have to change your personality every time you meet somebody. Well, that's not good. I'm truly sorry that you're going through that and that you are having those struggles. And I hope everything works out for you. Praying is always good. And not to take anything away from you, but before I get a chance, ex-chief or commander, whether in Napanee or has transferred or not, Ontario Provincial Police, is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted murder, torture crimes, slave trafficking, Staff Sergeant years 2019, kidnapping and sex assaults against me, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, he is a cop or ex-cop. He actually told me one time he could fuck me, could kill me, could get away with it. Money Badge Family Town Council. He was 100% right. Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Mental health worker, a woman named Stacy, a blonde-haired, heavy-set woman, now Kingston, Ontario. Shelley Huffner, a woman that had me kidnapped May 27th, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with the crimes that are taking place with me. Spencer Mills 14716 and Robert Kane 7224. Right now as I am actually doing this, my head, the back of my head, I after I was shot, I started getting going through my skull splitting and my brain injuring and everything. I now have holes in the back of my head, which I wish I could show, but I have holes in the back of my head. I now have tubes or a balloon in my head, which is deforming. I get very serious skull restrictions. I have a tube that bulges out in my neck. It goes to the back of my head, and I actually get piss and shit that go through my head and my face as well, numbing my head, numbing my brain. It goes through my body. I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. That's how much mutilation I have been through. I was having lung problems one time. I went to the hospital. I registered, and when I registered, I sat down. And as soon as I sat down, I had a security guard come over and tell me to get the fuck out of the hospital without even doing anything wrong. And still, after that happened to this day, I still am now having, I still have problems with my right lung as well. Medical file falsifications, medical treatment refusals, medical discriminations to prevent me help, to assure everything against me, doctors calling me delusional, hallucinating retard, trying to lock me in a room, trying to make this a psychological thing, no matter how much I have been able to show and prove. Going to the hospital with my head completely and totally swelled up from being injured and telling me to take off my hat, put it back on, that it fits, I'm fine. I have been to the police to try to get arresting and charging. I have video on my channel to prove it. Being surrounded, hands on guns. I have tried lawyers. I have tried every way possible to get arresting and charging on people without any luck. $22,000 extortion to get it done as well. The lies, the time buying, the cover ups, arrest refusals, false arrest, kidnapping, sex assault. My mother, my 77-year-old mother, was stalked, tortured, and her life was taken December 20th, 2020. Compliments of the police. Two of my dogs were also tortured and killed as well. Compliments of their little drug fed, money paid pieces of shit accomplices who tortured and killed my dog for fun. Everything has been getting worse with me. No matter what happens to me, I cannot do anything about it. I cannot get help. I cannot even walk out my door unless somebody is around as a witness. I have a spots on my head that I get burning so bad that the skin actually peels right up off my skull as well. And it's because I'm getting so much piss and shit and whatever else is in my head that's restricting my skull. is what is causing my identity changes, what is causing pretty well everything that's been done to me. And the reason I'm medically blacklisted is because this is a police crime that was done to me and to prevent help and proof. When people disappear, obviously I am not the only one that they have done this to human traffic, to frame and murder. I get money stolen on me, and I get bank thefts and frauds against me as well. Nothing I can do about it. Their accomplices, they get free fucking drugs delivered to them, compliments of the police. Pretty well every night after 2 a.m. after shift change. Two people involved are actually family members of mine. Two of them are cousins, and my own cousin even told me to my face he was involved with this. And when he realized what he said and done, he left. So he even personally admitted to my face of his own involvement in this. I had no criminal record or history, no association with anybody named prior to me being shot, and while me speaking of their crimes, and then me being shot and everything beginning against me, including my mother being tortured to the point where I have pictures. My 77-year-old mother was tortured to the point where she had something in her skull that lifted her skull completely and totally up, and I can 100% prove it. And it looked like she had a donut inside her head. No joke. From being deformed so much before she died. I am also the end of my bloodline as well. I have had lies against me about being suicidal, self-harm, or not true in any way, shape, or form. Never have been, and I never will be. Lies about drugs I don't do. But those lies and narratives are being used against their victims to so in hopes of non-believability of the crimes that they're going through. Obviously was done to prevent me help and medical proof. Through 3 hospitals I have been through, treatment refusals, discrimination, Kingston Hospital, KGH, Belleville Hospital, and of course in Napanee as well, falsely charged from them twice to prevent anything legal on them or anyone else, and cover up crimes also was done in an attempt to try to give me a criminal record, which I never previously had. Also in an attempt to try to make this look like a crazy thing when it has nothing to do with that 100% criminal. I would just like to know how much I was originally sold for. This whole right side of my head, I have absolutely no feeling. It doesn't even feel like it's part of my fucking head. I had 150 IQ before I was shot, and all of everything started to happen to me. I have trouble walking. I have trouble talking. I have trouble thinking. One of the people involved is actually a crackhead who sells fentanyl, laced fentanyl, to commit overdose murders for himself and police because it's easy deniability and easier to cover up because it's being done through fentanyl drug overdoses from homeless people and addicts as well. He is also guilty of a he is also guilty of a possible murder in 2021. One of the people involved, his name is Jason Van Alstyne. Another one, he used to date my wife after we separated. He is a schizophrenic. He is in a permanent drug psychosis. He thinks that he played hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and the Hartford Whalers. So another person involved, my own cousin's boyfriend, thinks that I am a fucking wolf. No joke. They're involved with speed trafficking, heroin trafficking, fentanyl trafficking, meth trafficking, and crack. One of the people involved who is also in stalking my mother is possibly an escapee that's being harbored. He has many alias names. He goes by Bill Woldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, a guy named James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, which is a wanted escapee, and also a guy named Robert Cross are alias names he uses. Another one, alleged o.p.p supervisor, police supervisor named Blair Kane, Blair Hardy, who was guilty of raping a woman in Napanee at 45 Dundas Street East, Apartment 3 in 2021, who is now deceased. His attempts at collecting welfare fraud at my place, and I had no association with him. He is a meth trafficker. He is a human trafficker, sex offender, sex slave trafficker, and possible guilty of multiple homicides. Another one named Raymond LeBlanc. He is originally from Brampton or Brantford, Ontario. He is a child groomer. He is a stalker. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog March 24th, 2023, with another punk named Tyler Lake, who is guilty of arson attempts, throwing blood on my house where I was living previously, threats of stabbing, being involved with my identity theft. He is the boyfriend and lover to drug cop involved with this. He is also a drug trafficker and a rat informant for him. He's only approximately 30, 35 years old as well. And he's very well known for killing animals. He likes to drown them. Plus, he is also guilty of torturing and killing my dog, torturing him to death, completely and totally caving in my dog's head. So I've had a lot of stuff done to me. On top of the 100% provable identity changes I've been through and other serious stuff that's been happened to me. I just want it to be known, never, for your own safety, never speak police crimes, because that's the only thing I did. And yes, everything I have said, 100% provable and proven. I have over 5,000 videos on my channel of me talking about my torture crimes and proving everything I have been through as well. So everything I'm saying and have said is all been proven and provable. I was kidnapped by a woman who was involved, Shelley Hafner, May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with what has taken place. Every attempt has been done at stopping me. I have tried going to police and getting arrested, charging, surrounded, hands on guns. I have tried LICA. I have tried OIPRD. I have tried private prosecutions only to find out that the justice of the peace is also involved. So, yes, it is police, it's the justice of the police, peace, it is mental health workers, and it is criminal doctors. It is all organized with junkies, sex offending, low life garbage, is what is happening. I can just imagine how many others who have been killed and has been covered up and has not had a chance to yeah, because they've obviously proven that once they commit their crimes they do have them covered up. So I can just imagine how many others it's been done to prevent them, help and proof to assure that everything happens to their victims. This has nothing to do with hate in any way, shape, or form, in case anyone thinks it either. No association with anybody named prior because I had no criminal record, so no reason to. I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot in August of 2019 and everything happening to me. No psychological record or history either. I hope you're watching this, Jason Van Alstyne, and I know you probably are, along with the rest of you fucks, and probably laughing about what you've done to me and what you're about to do and get away with against me, knowing that there's fuck all that can be done, knowing that they are above all laws because they are with and for the police who are above all laws. You try to save your life, you try to do anything, and you're the one that ends up getting fucking paying for it. So, yes, full physical identity thefts, 100% legal. Torture crimes, no matter what you can prove, 100% legal. Murders, 100% legal. Human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, tortures, all 100% legal. And it's all been done to me. I am a 53-year-old middle aged man as well. If anything more happens to me, because there is nothing that can be done, and with threats and everything else that has happened to me, once again, o.p.p, whether in Napanee has transferred or not to avoid arrest, charging, and lawsuits, plus the time buying in hopes of deniability as well. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Cade 7224, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward, Stacy, mental health worker, blonde haired woman, Kingston, AMHS now, Shelley Hafner. You are all guilty of murders and attempted murders, including all crimes that I have shown and proven against me for 6 years, all revenge, retaliation. And once again, I am the end of my bloodline. Jason Van Alstyne, their number one drug fed, money paid, low life piece of shit. This is no threat, but one way or another, I am going to end you, and I mean in a legal way, to the point of seeing you locked up for the rest of your natural life in prison, regardless of who you are with and for the police. You are a piece of shit, inbred lowlife, and you are guilty of doing this through the police. All 100% provable as well.